In the square where the fountain speaks the unquiet speech of the disappeared ones, the night is polishing her silver voice.
Gold is Malcolm X, Iceberg Slim, Miles Davis, and Dorothy Proctor Mills.
Dans le jardin, le cresson se répand comme de l'écume de mer. Ça va déborder d'un instant à l'autre, les frontières de la sauge et du romarin.
I have to shout, so you can soar among the highest swallows. My love is an avalanche.
Da se dvigneš pod nebo, do lastovk najbolj visoko. Moja ljubezen, vodournik.
Days of Poetry and Wine are a literary festival with one of the longest traditions in Slovenia. Actually, we are celebrating the 20th edition of the festival this year with 20 international guests, and our focus this year is Canada, contemporary Canadian poetry. We're very pleased to have our Canadian guests here.
We have basically 4 sessions. The main task is here to translate, that the Slovenian poets are translating the works of yours, of guests. However, we would be very pleased if you would also do some kind of translating yourself. The best would be for the Slovenian poets that they would give you untranslated poems, that they would basically describe what the poem is about line by line, and then you could work it out. What is Asi?
Asi means land.
Land.
In our language.
Asi Manifesto, the Land Manifesto.
Vous savez, il n'y a pas de meilleure façon de faire connaissance que de se traduire mutuellement. Parce que traduire ces textes, on suit à la trace le texte, on suit les mots à la trace. On entre dans les univers, on entre dans les sensibilités poétiques. Et puis le soir, il y a toujours une lecture de poésie, hein, donc dans des villages, dans des endroits ici où on est remarquablement bien accueillis.
To je venec, ki zdavi na tvoji glavi, to ni zvezda, ki se v vodi blešči. Dekle moje, pojdi z menoj, dekle moje, pojdi z menoj.
J'erre un après-midi dans la géométrie du supermarché, entre les parois de bois aux couleurs arc-en-ciel et à l'identité surfaite.
I am moon, land, sea.
Sem moja stara mati, moja mati, sem jaz.
South, east, west, Hyde and Jekyll, thus each
Hyde
of
in Jekyll,
some
tako hinavči vsaka združba, ko mi je podobna.
I need to get up to page 240, and I'll finish up tomorrow.
How many pages you have?
The manuscript is 355 pages.
Wow, it's big, eh?
So I rounded off to 360. That's only half of part 1, because this poem, which I call Canticles, is partly about the African slave trade, about imperialism, which is really the history of the last 500 years. I can't ignore the fact that some of the wealth of my country that I love so much came from oppressing other people, and still comes partly from oppressing people.
Goratz, for example, he's very spiritual. He has a deep religious, mystic tradition. So to me, to translate that in French was a great experience because I could enter this whole inner world, spiritual world.
Ma démarche identitaire de me retrouver en tant qu'Innu est devenue le point central de ma vie, de ma poésie. Et là-dedans, je me dis, mais il faudrait que ça aille de soi, que je réapprenne ma langue. Et je réussis peu à peu vraiment à pouvoir reparler ma langue Innu.
You get your inspiration from what?
I think that the main inspiration is to be searching for a person who is searching for something. There's always this individual who is open to the unknown, because today I think the modern world is a world on the other one hand full of uncertainties, on the other hand full of fake certainties. You know, there is the internet, social networks, and there is this aura of having statements. You know, everybody has a point, has a statement, everybody can express it, and you live in this illusion of certainties.
I'm very pleased to welcome Mr. Koun. He was 3 times imprisoned for his political activism. I would describe his personality as open-heartedness towards the small ones and not understood.
그만둬버린 뒤 내가 가고 싶은 그곳들이
30 years ago, I had places I wanted to go. I was everywhere on a map of a scale of 1 million.
저녁 가슴 여며 눈 감았습니다.
So many books say that this was one of the most beautiful bridges in the Austrian.
Oui, tu peux chanter si tu veux.
D'accord.
Ouais. Oh, tu peux.
Ok, à la fin, fait.
Oh, ok, d'accord. À la fin.
À la fin, peut-être pour terminer.
Oui, tu seras là.
Ten instrumental. Ste mladen encarregat de Slovenia. I was telling you how I'm really glad to be here in Slovenia and to be able to give my spoken word from my ancestors to you and to be with my ancestors right now here in front of you.
La femme qui dort dans le métro traîne au petit matin les longs travaux de sa nuit. Les bureaux blêmes imprégnaient son corps d'une lumière bleutée, d'une intelligence sans pitié, oublieuse d'heures ouvrables et de frissons humains.
Gold is a dove, its throat cut, gory moonlight spewing free. Gold!
In the square where the fountain speaks the unquiet speech of the disappeared ones, the night is polishing her silver voice. And we of the open spaces step onto our balconies, calling their names that grow noisy and clear with inexorable faces.